All right, bro. Parlay Profit Club. It's been a minute. And while we were out, living our lives, vacation, doing our thing, not even really trying to watch basketball right now like that. And all of a sudden, I see breaking news on ESPN. Bam Adebayo from the Miami Heat has broken the scoring record by 2 points, 83 points in an NBA regulation game, and to become the second all-time scorer in a game of all time. And he's doing his speech, and he has the nerve to say he could have just been humble about it. He could have just been like, "Hey, man, it is what it is. Appreciate the opportunity. Happy to be here. Thank you all for attending a bullshit game on a Tuesday night." What does this man do? Oh yeah. One of the greatest performances of all time. It's Wilt, me, and the man they call Kobe Bryant. I'm like, bro, you could have just left it as it was. You could have just been humble about it, but you had to say, "Oh yeah, it's Wilt, me, and then Kobe." And that's where I had a problem with the whole situation. So I'm with Stephen A. Smith. I'm with all the other people saying, all the old heads out there saying like this wasn't a real '83. Because what I saw out there was a disgrace. How did you guys feel?
CJ, you want to go first?
uh, I mean, it was
We already know
cool,
how
you
you
know.
feel.
He got the
Let
old
us know.
uh,
Kobe's, the original Kobe's.
nah, like my thing is this: you got to congratulate the brother. Like, hey, if you can do it, you can do it, right? Go ahead. Like, would I have done it like that? No, I would have done it different. There's a lot of people in the world you look at, you're probably like, I would have done it differently, you know. But hey, congratulations to Bam. I forgot he was even Nigerian. You know, plays for USA. Like, nigga, why don't you play for Nigeria if you? But hey, congrats. I heard first it was like, oh, he beat LeBron's something record for Miami. Then it was Wade. And I was like, okay, okay. So first off, first when I heard him, I can't be too salty, right? Because when he first said, "Oh, he beat LeBron's Heat record," in my mind, the first feeling I had was, yeah, like LeBron don't have a record. So that's like negative. That's negative energy for me because I'm just a hater. So in reality, it's like I can't be mad, because when he was like, "Oh, look, he beat LeBron's record," I was like, yeah, like why am I feeling that way? Like okay, cool, whatever. He did his thing. So when he beat Kobe's, it's like, all right, he did his thing. But we can't deny the fact that it was ugly. We can't deny the fact. So if you were to ask me what was more impressive, the day after, was it the yesterday, the morning, the day after? In the morning, they were like, "Oh, here's." I saw like a clip. It was like, "Here's Kobe's 81 points." I damn near teared up. I felt goosebumps. It was like, here's all the points from Kobe when he scored. I'm like, damn. I watched Bams. I'm like, he was doing his thing. Don't get me wrong.
All
70.
free throws.
We we saw dudes hit 70. We saw dudes hit, Booker, Mitchell, Luca had a crazy 70 game. Joel Embiid, like we've seen 70s, and we said, good job, that's great. He hit a 70. Even that's an accomplishment. Even that, compared to all the other guys who did it. But the 80 is like, come on, bro. If it was me, I would have hit 80. Maybe I even would have hit 81, depending on how I'm feeling. But if the highlights weren't matching it, I would have been like, nah, I need to go sit down. Now, if I was cooking, yeah, I'm sorry, Kobe. Like, this is me. I'm that guy anyway, so it's only fitting. But if it's like Bam and you ain't even dudes fouling on purpose and missing free throws and bro, come on, he's dunking on Alex Sarr, a dude who's like 7, bro. If that was Wendy, you think he's gonna be? Come on, man. Nah, I
That
can't.
was the part, bro.
Congrats.
Alex Sarr did not put his hands up the whole game.
Who
Look,
was he like the number one pick or something? Like, come on, bro.
7 foot.
It's crazy.
let's be honest though. Let's be honest. I'm pretty sure all of us, just keep it real. If any of us was in Bam's position, Hell yeah, we would have went and tried to get that 83, but I would have tried to get 85. I don't give a damn. If you're gonna give me the green light, I'm gonna go and do it. My main gripe, it's not even with Bam, it's just the state of basketball. Like, what the hell are we doing, man? What people want to talk about that 83? I'm not thinking about that number. I'm thinking about 43. I'm thinking about 43 free throws. Motherfucker has 16 free throws in the fourth quarter. That's crazy.
At that
And
point,
then
they were
this
forcing
this
it.
this
At
thing
that
of
point, they were forcing
like intentionally like missing these, man. Come on, this shit ugly as hell, bro. But the main thing is this, we don't even got to talk about the numbers. Like, he shot below like 50%, 36%. Kobe shot 60% from the field. You know what I'm saying? He only took 20 free throws. This motherfucker took 43 free throws. Playing against ass team in Washington, albeit Kobe played Toronto too. They was pretty sorry too, but just a different timeline. Like, at that time, like, motherfuckers still had pride. Even if you playing on a sorry team, you still had dudes like Jalen Rose. You still had dudes like Chris Bosh on the team. Like,
it.
they were still
Imagine,
winning the
imagine if,
game at some point.
imagine if AD was playing. Imagine if Trey Young was playing. Like, come
Mm.
on, man. Like,
You
Tyler
up by
Hero wasn't
30.
playing. Like, their main dudes weren't even like, yeah, exactly. You're already up. That like, bro, what was the score? 130? One like
Bro,
150 something.
inflated
one
score. Like,
with
bro,
no overtime. With no overtime.
you should be getting a hunt. You should.
If people forget the Kobe game, like the Lakers, it wasn't a blowout. Like they won by like a couple points or something. It was pretty close.
It was close until the fourth quarter. And then, I'm looking at people on Twitter right now talking about, like, well, Kobe didn't pass the ball in the fourth quarter neither. He was stat padding too. Who
You
he
should be
gonna
jumping
pass
like
it to?
Lucas.
Who he gonna pass it to? Smush? Kwame?
Yeah, that team was trash, bro.
Chris Mim?
Forget
They
that
was
team.
starting Chris Mim at center? What? Brian Cook? If you know these names, you a real Laker fan if you know these names.
Yeah, because and also too like Jalen Rose, these people had some integrity. They're trying to stop Kobe. They could not. These niggas weren't even trying to. Bam had so many green light open shots. It was just like, bro. Now, to be fair, that first quarter, for him to shoot 31 points in the first quarter is crazy. I do give him the first quarter. He cooked. He was doing his thing. He was hitting. He was like Steph Curry walking into threes. I was like, okay, like, all right. He had five. I think he went 5 of 8 from three in the first quarter. So that's 15 points right there. And then obviously he ended up getting 31. Most people don't even score more than 31 points in the entire game. To get that in the first quarter, obviously you're cooking. By the
Kobe
third
did it
quarter, I think
before.
he was at 62. It's just the fourth quarter where like, okay, you guys are fouling. We're literally hacking your way to 83 points. And then you have the nerve to say, oh yeah, Will, me, Kobe. I'm like, nigga.
See, that's the thing. You could be humble about it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, don't disrespect the intelligence of the non-casuals. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, everybody that knows hoops, everybody that grew up in like the golden era of basketball, they know this is an asterisk game. This is asterisk.
Has to be. Has to be.
Everybody putting an asterisk on this one.
Well,
So it's
they
like,
do.
you get into the locker room, you got your boys in there, they big up and you like, yeah, man, you up there with them. You up there with motherfucking Norman Powell coming over here. How it feel like to be up there with Kobe and Will. And that's like the state, the mental illness of basketball. It's the trickle down effect of LeBron. Yeah, I'm gonna make it about LeBron too. This is the trickle down effect, the mental illness of the state of basketball. This is what it's become. This motherfucker talking about like that's what made me the greatest of all time right there. Now motherfuckers just go off of that and be saying the wildest shit. Nobody keeps it real in the league no
I
more.
mean, I'm, my thing is you give people their. I mean, if people want to, he's the main character of his life, man. Right? That's his moment. If it was a movie, that would be like that's like the big moment. Movie's over, end credits. His girl's there. Asia. WNBA. Probably best at WNBA player of all time. Probably. It's that's happy ending. You don't have any rings. But you're USA. You're like look at Carmelo. His life is great. He's not complaining about anything. So Bam is a decorate. He's going to be decorated. He's in the books forever history as a man, as a NBA player. That's all you want, right? So it's in the history books. Congrats. I mean, you got to make the shots. So
Look,
at the end of the day, he did
again,
this thing.
no gripes with Bam whatsoever. My only thing is like if I'm Bam, I'm just like, hey man, they put me in the situation, I got it. You know, I was there. You know, I had to do it, motherfucker. You would have done it too. But the thing is, like, it gets to the point where it's like, when you get delusional about it, when you're like, yeah, man, like I'm up there with them. When you say sentences like that, I'm up there with them. Come on, bro. You in the record books, yeah. Don't overdo it. You know what I mean? And then this sparks the fire. You get on Twitter, you see the mental illness going around. You know what I'm saying? Like motherfuckers over here talking about like, because it's really just this generation. They want to be a part of something special. They don't really have nothing to be like. They're making this like their special thing. Like, oh, this is our Kobe 81. Nah, bro. No, it ain't.
I
Yeah, I
mean,
mean, I
let
think
it be.
we're
Let it
gonna
be.
let
Who
it
else would
be,
it
but
be,
just
right? I
just chill
mean,
out, bro. If you're an actual Kobe fan, you have to have a problem with this. Like,
Hell yeah, I had a problem with it. I had a problem when I was watching that shit live. I'm like, oh my God, they missing free throws on
yo,
purpose.
let me just hold on. Let me see if I can just show you guys this. This would be funny.
I'm
Watch.
okay
I just
with
want
it
you guys
as
to see what
long
happens when
as
I
the
go to.
consensus,
Hold
which
on. Let me
has
see if we
been on the
can.
right side, as long as the consensus is that the 81 was more impressive, and people are majority are keeping it smart, like obviously, I mean, stat wise, percentage wise, arrow wise. So, but give it up to Bam. All this means is, hey, in a couple,
Bro, are you seeing the screen,
let's
CJ?
look out for the next. Let's look out for the next guy. Let's look out for the next guy.
Bro, look at all these gifs and
Maybe
shit on
Wemby.
Google, bro. You got confetti when you go to the
Hey,
you type in Bam on Google, like confetti
he
pops
did
up
he
and
did
shit.
some he did something crazy. I mean, give
Come
it to
on, bro.
him. If I did it, I'd be like, hey man, why isn't Google putting confetti under my name?
Do you see
I'd
this?
be mad too. I'd be like, come
Come
on.
on,
Like,
bro.
so hey, give it to him. See, also you have to remember, some stuff is this is an award based league. Like
Let's see what white
people's
boy
uh
Gordon
people's
Hayward had to
people's
say.
egos people's ending awards like that, kind of that goes into your resume at the end of your career. So something is just is pity, not bad pity. Some pity's good, but it's like Joel Embiid's MVP. It's like, we know you're not going to get anything else, so here's an MVP. You're a big deal. You deserve something to solidify you. This is Bam's. Been to the finals twice with the Miami Heat, same team, been loyal, is a great player. I mean, it's just that his team's trash. But he, been to the
Here's the thing,
finals
though.
twice. Some guys
Here,
never
here,
seen
here,
it. Team USA,
here's what I would say, though.
gold
Right?
medalist, I believe.
This needed
That
to
was his thing.
happen. This needed to happen because of tanking. Too many of these teams just show up. Oh, we can just tank. We can just tank. Nah, nigga, we're dropping 83 on y'all. Like the Wizards will forever be a team associated with this. So
Yes.
now
Yeah.
when we turn on Sports in the last couple of days, I'm seeing niggas actually try to compete. Niggas actually try to like not get put on a poster, not get embarrassed. Zion, they're dunking. DeJounte Murray crossing over niggas, like stepping on, like, yeah, nigga, like, so what? We're up 20. We want y'all niggas, like, I'm like, okay, there's a little bit more. Like, everyone's trying to get off
You see
their own
the
little shit now. So I'm
I
kind of
told you
like
the
liking the new
the
direction we're in
Clippers.
right now.
Yeah, the Clippers Timberwolves, they got into like a little fight at the end of the game too. I guess
Yeah.
they were fighting over
That
the
shot
game
on that
ball and
shot
stuff
with
like that.
Kawhi, that motherfucker's not
Yeah.
normal. He was just like, oh look, a fight. Who has that reaction?
Yeah, but
But then I was also
yeah,
just like, oh,
Kawhi
he's
went
from
off.
Mobile, so it makes sense. He's not all the way there.
He
But I
went
feel
off
like,
for
bro,
45
if you're
and
telling me
went for
that
like
Bam
39.
Adebayo is the
Yeah.
one who like ushered back in fucking late '90s basketball. I'm like, okay,
Don't say that. Don't say that. What are you talking about? What?
He is
He
one of those
ushered in late
dudes. He
'90s
is one of
basketball.
those.
if this is what it takes to make niggas compete again in the NBA,
He is one of those ones. That's why I respect it. It's not like it was like Devin Booker or some like. Nah, it was one that he's a grinder out the mud. So I like that. I like that.
I like that. I'm just saying,
Miami, that Miami culture. Yeah, that Miami culture over there.
I like the direction we're headed in now. Now it's like, hey, we're not gonna get embarrassed.
Better,
Y'all niggas ain't just going.
better him,
You're going off of
better
it.
him than
Hasn't
Braun,
even
right?
been. It hasn't even been a week. Justice, relax.
You gotta
Okay,
compare. I'm saying I
We'll
like the
see.
relax.
direction. I like the direction we're going
We'll
in. That's all
see.
I'm saying.
Off a day? Off of what? 48 hours?
It was a good
We'll see how
response.
long
It was
it
a good
lasts.
response. Yeah,
You're right.
everyone's like, yeah, let me try to get mine. And everyone's like, nah, you're not. So I want to see. What did the Heat play today?
I think they did. They played Milwaukee.
And they won. Yeah.
I mean,
How much did
honestly,
Bam score?
that's a great question.
Let me see. Bam scored 21. 21 and 8
21. Oh,
rebounds.
look at that, man.
They,
his over was at
against
25.
against
Rug
against
pulling
Giannis,
motherfuckers.
31 and 6.
Rug pulling motherfuckers, man.
bro, hey, he was
He
tired,
was probably
man.
tired. He was probably tired.
He was
Yeah.
tired.
Hell yeah, he
Man.
was tired.
A
I
lot
would
of
have bet the
effort,
under. I would have bet the under.
bro. He was doing a lot of shoulder press the last game, carrying these niggas. What were his
Yeah.
stats though?
Bro, he had what?
6 for 20, dude. That's
From the 83?
crazy.
Yes. From three, what is he like 7 for 20?
Yeah.
He was 0 for 5 from 3.
0 for 5. No, he scored some threes, no?
No, we got nothing, bro.
Oh, today. I
Oh
thought you
no,
were
he's
talking
talking about
about.
tonight. He's talking about tonight.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, tonight. Tonight it was mainly free throws. That's where he did a lot of
Well,
his
hey,
work.
there you go. So what does that say about the
Yeah,
83 game? Motherfuckers just chucking them bitches up.
He's tired.
Chucking them bitches up.
Like, who else was playing, bro? They got PL Larson put in 28 points. I don't even know who that is.
Who?
Davion Mitchell finally want to fucking shoot the ball for
Yeah,
once in his
that's what I'm
life. Bro, how many
That's what
Jaquez?
I'm
Bro,
saying.
like,
The Heat are in that position where it's like,
I don't even. But yeah, again.
they're
Here's
they're not
the thing
serious
about
right now.
Kobe. Here's another
It was
thing
one of
about
those.
Kobe. Bro, Kobe put up 40 points every fucking game if you let him. This nigga, when has Bam ever scored over 40 points?
He was putting up. Yeah, Kobe was putting up 60.
Give me another game where Bam has scored
He was
over
putting
40
up 60,
points before.
50. Like
That's
Kobe
another
was going
egregious thing. This nigga's never scored over 45 in his life, and all of a sudden he has 83, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm that. It's me, me and Wilt." I'm like, bro,
Yeah.
bro.
They're gonna look at this dude's like career averages, like they're gonna look at his like career averages. I think he's like a career average of like what, like 15, 16 points.
He's like a Chris Bosh. Like you're like a perennial like high teens.
I don't even think he's a Chris Bosh. Chris Bosh had multiple seasons of scoring over 20 points. I think this is like his first season
You're right.
scoring over 20.
You're right. But I mean, let's not.
He's never been
Chris
first
Bosh was
option.
the
That's
main
the
option.
thing. He's never been first option.
Yeah, Chris Bosh was
Like
first
Chris
option.
Bosh was actually first
Toronto
option on his team. So
guy.
like the Raptors or whatever. But that's another problem I have with this. Like, bro, Kobe was scoring 40 consecutively back. He had 8 games in a row. He scored 40 points. For you to never score 45 points and all of a sudden you have 83, it's just a crazy anomaly.
That's just the thing. This is the thing too. Like when I seen that shit about to happen in the horizon, because I already know the agenda, man. Like ever since Kobe passed, there's been just this agenda to tarnish his legacy. You know, ever since he passed, people trying to make a case. Oh, he went back down from like top 5 to top 10 to not even in the top 10. So this is like more fuel to that fire. For the mentally ill. The mentally ill that were given birth from the LeBron era. You know what I mean?
I don't
It's
think
just
no. First up, that argument is dumb. That part is dumb, like from the Kobe fans, where it's like, oh, this doesn't prove anyone's better, or we can still look at it and be like, it's only 2 points. It's only 83 over 81. Like it's not like it's not a significant. Okay, he made a couple more free throws. If Kobe would have hit those 2 free throws that he missed, it's tied, right? So it's
Look,
like also inflated numbers. So you can kind of look at it and be like, okay, we get it. On paper, cool. On when you're playing NBA 2K, you beat these records like, oh yeah, I scored 115 points. Like, okay, cool, but it's a video game. Like we get the context. Kobe still, we can see with our eyes. It was a more impressive. Some people want to say, oh, Bam isn't a scorer, so that's what makes it more impressive. However you want to put it, cool. But we can put the
see,
numbers together.
you're
Kobe,
you're
the
you're
context
speaking
just
like a
makes more,
reasonable person. You're speaking like a reasonable person. You're speaking like a person that's
you just
sane,
gotta see it that way.
level-headed. But you've got people in the media like Nick Wright. You got people in the media like Skip Bayless. You got mentally ill people like Colin Coward that have a platform that will say the most outrageous shit. Because like I said before in the group chat, like some motherfuckers gotta say the most reachiest shit to get viewers, and then that's giving birth to more idiots, you know? So when you are giving more birth to more idiots, these idiots are always on Twitter. They're always like, these are the motherfuckers that don't really got too much of a life, so they gotta post like the propaganda. You know what I'm saying? To like up their boy
Yeah.
LeBron, to up their boy Curry, to do whatever they gotta do. And
Yeah,
sometimes Kobe gotta take the back seat. Sometimes they gotta tarnish Kobe to
breaking,
put their boy up. You know?
hey, breaking news. Breaking news to Justice Point. Yeah, the league is on niggas going for 40. Like, I mean, that's as far as you can go, but people are trying. Luka's at 50 right now. Like, he's trying to get 50. So,
Yeah,
but
we
they
need
only
to
got
get
3 minutes
that.
left. 50, 50-point triple double. He got 10 rebounds, 9 assists, 49 points. Like, last night, Kawhi put up 45. I think today, Jokic put up like niggas putting up numbers. Niggas saying what? let me
These
try
statement
that. Like I'm an
games,
all-star. What
probably
you
telling them
mean?
like, hey, look, this is what I could do in a competitive game. This is what I could do if I want to.
That's what I'm saying. Like the era
I
is like
mean,
after watching that because the Pelicans are trying to tank. I think Tosifer and I were on a bet with the Lakers, and he was like, "No, trust me. Like, just have faith. The Lakers are gonna win this game, no matter how ugly it looks." And they did. So
the
for them
Pelicans.
to like be trying to embarrass, I forgot who they were even playing, but like they were really like
Oh,
Zion
yesterday.
with a windmill. They're up 17. Zion breakaway windmill. And then they're up 20. DeJounte Murray broke somebody's ankles, looked at him, hit the three, and then stood over him. I was like, oh yeah, there's a different era
Yeah,
now.
the
This is
Raptor
we're in
game.
an
Yeah,
era now where niggas are really trying to like show up people. So I'm not surprised,
but
bro.
yeah.
Once Bam, because Bam is the person
Jalen
that's like,
Brown.
you're making all of us look bad. Like if Bam is the second, like when Kobe is the second best scorer, it's
Yeah,
like okay, it's Kobe. But when Bam is the best scorer, it's like all y'all niggas trash. Like all y'all niggas trash.
Jalen Brown and Shea got into like a duel
Oh
today.
yeah, that
Jason
was a
Tatum
good
didn't
game.
play, so
Hey,
yeah.
Yeah,
So everyone's,
that's what
they
I'm
went down
telling
to the
you,
wire.
bro. Everyone's trying to prove themselves.
Yeah.
If this nigga's the new standard, oh yeah, we gotta all. But here's the thing too. I would have thought that Jalen Brown would have been the best person to break that record just for the narrative.
Oh, come on,
No,
dog.
just for the
Man,
narrative, because it would have been like, oh, like Jalen Brown breaks the record. It's like, oh, what does that say about Tatum? Jalen Brown's like, hey, Jalen Brown, you broke Kobe's record. What do you think about that? And Tatum's just there in the back, like not trying to celebrate it and shit. That would have been the best person
everybody
to
can
break the
have it
record. I'm not gonna
spun.
lie. That would have been the funniest
Everybody
guy to
can
break
have it
it.
spun into their own narrative. But
But do y'all think that
you know,
they gotta like recalibrate these all time scoring games though? Like for example, like the Kobe 81 points. Like what would you say is more impressive, the 81 points or the 63 points in 3 quarters? You know what I'm saying? Or like the
Again,
Clay Thompson 60 in like 3 quarters?
the difference
Because
is
that
like the difference is that the Wizards were literally tanking. Like if Alex Sargent just put his hands up, Bam is taking uncontested shots. You still have to make the shot, so it's still somewhat impressive. But like, no one's playing defense. Kobe had two. They're doubling Kobe. It's Jalen Rose and some other motherfucker, and they both admitted, like in documentaries, like, yo, we actually tried to stop this guy, and he
Yeah,
was
and it was a
still.
game too. It was
Yeah,
a game. It wasn't like this where it was like,
they
oh,
were
they're gonna.
they were down by
You
14
see,
at half.
they're all like, oh, tune into this game, like tune in, like come watch this game, because no one's watching it. It's a blowout. They're like, oh, tune into this game, like look at what's happening. The Laker game, people were already watching. They're like, oh, it's a Laker fans are already watching it. Oh, Lakers
Mhm.
down. Lakers down. Are they gonna come back? Are they gonna? Oh, Kobe's hot. Kobe's. So we're watching the whole time. This game, it was like niggas ain't watching this. The Wizards. Niggas
They
ain't watching
tuned
this
out by
game.
the
Like
first half. They was tuned out. First half, they was
even
tuned
though
out.
he was going crazy, but it was like y'all already blowing him out. So who cares? Kobe was going crazy, but they were down. So it's like, oh,
What was
it's
the
like a movie. It's like he's a superhero, but is he gonna save the day? Like, so that's
remember
the
that
difference.
one remember that one Drake lyric where he's like, "Is this is what I got to do to make y'all rap?" Like, if this is what has to happen to make them play basketball again, I mean, like, all right, bro, like, it is
Not the
what it
best
is.
example. But
I don't even think it's well maybe I guess it could be the shock of it was Bam, but I think also it's just the spotlight it got because you can see some dudes were salty. Like
Bro,
Wemby,
look,
he was just like okay,
yeah.
it's like one of those things where it's like oh y'all gonna
So
give him this shine like okay let me do it
Wemby
so I
just
can
came
get
off
that
a
same
crazy game that day too. He had like 43, like almost perfect from the field. You know what I'm saying?
shine.
Just imagine being
Oh
in Wemby's
yeah,
shoes. Like, okay, what is he competing for? I got my team at the top of the fucking the standings.
you see what I
Like,
mean? It's that petty. It's like bro, like that pity. Like come on man, like look what I'm doing. Like I just so hey,
nah,
I
we
like the
shot across the
competition.
street.
You know.
Yeah. You got a ball in here that you already used. You think I can put me smack? Like, I got you. Okay, bro. Have a good one. I bet, yo.
but yeah, I do like like I said before, I like the direction. Like Luca is up. He basically has a 50 point triple double. He's in the game to get one more assist. Just to, you know what I'm saying? The fourth quarter, they're up about a couple
Which is
points.
fine. Which is fine because we just saw it though. Because now we know what kind of time everyone's on. So it's like, all right, we can see what's going on. It's like, okay, go get your. If it's gonna make you play, now look at the Lakers right now. They're up. Like the Clippers is back in
Yeah, now all of a
playoff
sudden they know how
contention.
to play
Or
together.
what? They were like,
All of a sudden
So
they know how to play with
yeah,
LeBron. So yeah, it's weird. I mean, I guess the NBA needed it because tanking was getting out of
definitely,
control. These niggas just like literally
definitely.
the tanking was like the easiest bets in the world was just like, oh, who's on the bottom playing a team that kind of can make the playoffs? All right, that was easy money for a long time. So
Look, the
You know
product
what else?
of the NBA is still not there, man. It's still ass. There's certain nuances that they got to change up, just presentability wise. Yeah, you got a little bit more competitive and shit like that, but this tanking shit, the small things like motherfucker, put the damn stickers on the damn floor, man. Where the final stickers at? Where the playoff stickers at? Like, come on, man. You bought back NBA on NBC and then you don't make it the same format? What the fuck is these Tuesday night retro nights? What the fuck? Make this
I
every
gotta
damn time
say,
you broadcast it. What the
you know
fuck are you
what?
doing?
Toss's rant. You remember they apparently they canceled the Magic City night. You hear about that?
I was just gonna say, yeah. I think that's what the BAM thing was for. I think it was to make up for that.
That would be
That Magic
crazy.
City night
That's
was
a
gonna
good
be
point.
That was
That's a
crazy.
good
Magic
point.
City night was gonna be. It was about to be a movie that was gonna. Everyone was hyped for it. Everyone, and then they had to cancel it. They're like, oh, what's gonna be the because NBA needed ratings. They need after the NFL. Like even not turning back to basketball. I'm like, it's cool, but people not playing like
The
whole
tanking.
what
Everyone's
they
hurt.
calling it tanking, and then everyone's hurt. I'm like, what? All of a sudden, Kawhi's playing every game. All this shit's going on. They canceled the Magic City night, but then all of a sudden, Bam scores 83. I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't
That
know,
is a
but hey, it worked.
coincidence. It's an interesting
It
coincidence.
worked
Yeah. Could have been worse. Could have been worse, man.
because again, it's something you got to plan. It's something you got to plan. If they had the option, you're right. Maybe they would have said Jaylen Brown. Maybe they could have said, an actual star. But it was like, oh, damn, let's look at the board. Damn, who has the worst defense? Second, Wizards. Who were they playing? Miami. Damn,
Mhm.
Tyler Hero.
I mean, honestly,
I bet you
looking at
Tyler Hero was the first one they hit up. They're probably like, "Hey, Tyler Hero, can you?" He was like, "I'm hurt." And I'm like, "Damn."
hell no, it would
All right,
not.
Bam. All right, Bam. I wish it was Tyler Hero too. Jack Harlow just
No,
released the album tonight. I'm like, damn, that would have been perfect, man. That would have been damn.
no, I'm sorry,
We
bro.
just
There's
dropped the
not gonna be no
bombs. Like
fucking
white people trying to be up.
white people second that leading score. No, it's just not. It's not on the cards
It's
for
the only
them.
time they can pull it off. It's the only time they can pull it off in this time. So
As long as it ain't who's that bitch Denny Advia. As long as it ain't him, man. The only player that should be more hated than LeBron James in the league. I'm just throwing
that
it
would
out
have
there.
been not a coincidence. That would have been not a coincidence.
Oh, that would have been look. Now, hey, look who owns the NBA.
I mean,
Hey, look at
the
these
one thing, the
That
one
owners.
thing,
would not been.
the one thing I would say is this: the fouls. People are like, "Oh, yeah, he's getting fouled a lot." I'm like, bro, some of these weren't fouls. These were like some bullshit calls.
Oh yeah.
A lot of those
Six,
whistles are very bullshit.
think about this. 16 free throws in the fourth quarter. One quarter with 16 free throws is crazy. There's dude. The highest average free throws a game, believe it or not, is your boy. Not is nobody's boy, but over Shea is Danny Advia getting over 20 free throws a game. Bro has 16 in one quarter. Think about that.
James Harden. James Harden. James Harden.
James Harden ain't even had it like that in his
2022.
prime. He wouldn't get like that, man.
James
So
Harden.
it's like, bro,
2019.
nobody's gonna investigate the league. Nobody's gonna do none of that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, James
Like,
Harden was so good at getting to the free throw line. They have to change the rules.
hold on. I'll be right back. Look.
Yeah, man. I would just give it to him, man. It's exactly what we're doing right now. Everyone talking about it. That's all they wanted. Shout out to Bam.
I wouldn't
It's
put it past him. It does seem pretty plausible because this is the most. There's certain people where like we would have been like celebrating it, but because it's him,
not.
there's controversy now.
It's not even. It's not even celebrating. It's questioning it. We're questioning people are using the word ethical, unethical. It's just
No,
something that
I
looks
agree with
funny.
you. I'm saying like if it were
Um,
somebody else, if it were like another player you would expect it from, we would all be
because it
celebrating
would,
it. We'd be
yeah,
like, oh, but it'd be like, oh yeah, of course Luca got 83 because like it's expected. It wouldn't even be a big deal. But because it's
yeah.
this guy, we're like, bro, you've never scored more than like 40 points. Like I've never seen you do a 40
Because
point
even
game.
if, yeah, yeah, even if it was like KD or even if it was Braun, it's like, yeah, Steph, like those
Yeah,
are
Steph would have
James
been
Harden,
like,
like
yeah, of
those are.
course. It's about time.
But yeah, I mean, Bam is a big man. Now, again, I think it's just because a big man, it makes sense too.
Bro,
If
another thing
Embiid
too, his
scored
girlfriend
like,
was there. Bro, his girlfriend was doing like a press conference with him. I was like, wait, how? Okay, so all the starters are out. Your girlfriend happens to be. Why'd she even at a Tuesday night game like that? She's all dressed up and everything.
W,
Home game. Withers in town.
WNBA, they're at a job right now. They ain't working right now, so they got the free time.
Bro, okay, but she had at every game. She happened to be at this particular game. She's not at every game. And then she's
No,
doing
you're
a
right
press
though.
conference
His
with
mom
him.
was there.
Okay,
His mom was
another
there
thing.
too.
How are your mom and your at a random Tuesday night Wizards game? Like they have to be there.
What's his name? Hardaway? Or no. Alonzo Mourning. He was there. So yeah,
Bro, just like there's too much coincidence. And then
kind of
like
suspect. Yeah,
he's doing the interview, the post game press conference with his girlfriend. I'm like, who? When have you ever seen an NBA player bring their WNBA girlfriend up to the press conference?
Well, now for what happened, it makes sense. But you're right. When have we ever seen, in any other situation, someone bring their girl? Is it just because she's WNBA? I don't think that should matter. People bring
That
their
is the
kid.
case. You know that is the case.
So that's what I'm
It's
saying.
almost like
So
the
there are,
NBA
yeah, you're
season.
right.
They need some press too.
There's some questions, but again, I'm not even looking at. My thing is, give it to the guy. It's only 2 points over 81. Real NBA. I don't care about the casuals. I don't care about the niggas who watch football and they're commentating on basketball. All the basketball heads know. Cool, congrats. But Kobe, I mean, I'm hearing people talk about the Wilt thing. They're like, yeah, Wilt hit 100, but even then, it was kind of the same thing as Bam. So in my head, I'm like, oh, Kobe the best.
It was not the same thing as
Kobe the
Bam.
most
Hell
impressive.
no.
They said at the end
Look,
that they were,
the
hacking
Will
him
thing,
so
we
that
don't even know if that shit
but he was
happened.
making, yeah. So I'm not taking that away either. But from what I've heard, people are
I
like,
am.
we didn't see the game, but the people who did see the game, they're saying that it was kind of the same, not exactly the same as
Who
Bam.
are these people
Obviously,
that saw the game? Who are these people? I've never met one of these people that saw the game. I've never met one of them. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that
so
coincidental?
so so in my head, I'm just like, yeah, Kobe had the best scoring output, ever. In my mind, I don't care about the 100 or the 83. It's like, okay, just watching, I saw with my own two eyes. Oh, it's Kobe.
Mhm.
Come on, I don't care about cool.
Yep.
Kobe 81. Yeah. So
But Kobe also
congrats.
had some like really nice even outside the 81 point game. 60 points
Yeah.
at the Garden,
He
Knicks.
scored more than Dallas.
Yeah, he I think T Mac has the 13 points in 13 seconds, something crazy like that.
The Spurs
I'm
against the
just saying,
Spurs.
like,
Yeah.
actual scorers know, like, we know what a real scorer looks like. This guy is not
That's what I'm saying.
like
So
Udoka said it best. He's
congrats.
like, yeah, once I saw all the free throws and then I saw the Wizards, I was like, okay, I already know what this is.
Udoka knows, man. Udoka played against Kobe. Kobe gave him work. Udoka got 65 dropped on his ass back in like 2007 when he was playing for the Blazers.
I'll say this. I'll say
Kobe was shooting left-handed three-pointers with getting double teamed, shooting left-handed three-pointers. That shit is crazy.
I'll,
So it's just
I'll say
I don't
this.
know.
You, on like NBA TV, ESPN, when they do like the replays of like historic games, if Bam's game is on there, you're not watching it unless you're a Heat fan. Unless you're a Heat fan, you're not rewatching the game because it wasn't entertaining at all, other than Bam scoring in the first, second, third
I'll say
quarter,
this:
fourth quarter. No,
Bam. I'll give Bam is he might have one of the greatest first quarters I've ever seen. Granted, Alex Sarr did not put his hand up one time.
Mm-hmm.
The nigga looked like Steph Curry out there. He was like literally walking into threes, dunking on niggas. I was like, damn, okay.
Yeah, granted it was the Wizards. But no, he don't even claim that. It's not the greatest first quarter. Kobe scored 30 on the Jazz back in like what 2006, 2007. He ain't even
And Bam
stamped on.
scored
Look, I'm
31.
I'm I'm keeping it technical. He ain't even stamped on that. My thing is this, man.
it was an all-time performance. All-time performance.
Sure, in Heat history, yeah, all-time performance in Heat history. But my thing is
Yeah.
this, man. Nothing away from Bam. We just got to keep it real out here, man. If you got 2 minutes, 2 whole minutes of free throw highlights, you got to acknowledge that. 2 whole minutes. I seen somebody. Oh man, some people are out here reckless, man. I seen somebody playing all of the lights. 2 minutes of this dude shooting free throws. When you got that reality, man, like we can't overhype it. We got to keep shit real, man. We can't just like good for Bam, cool, but keep it real, man. It don't even break the top 5 of greatest scoring performances. Keeping it real.
One thing I think that could be kind of interesting is that when they that phenomenon of like, oh, nobody can run like a 4 minute mile, then one person does it and everyone starts running a 4 minute mile. If we get something like that, I'll be like, all right, cool. Now everyone's just dropping 60 like it's nothing. Like, okay, like that could be interesting. So we'll see where it goes. Or people start playing real defense again. Where it's like, nigga, we're not letting these niggas just score.
Nah,
I don't think that's ever gonna happen. Them
no,
days is over. Real defense? Those days are over.
nah, the only because for the only way for that to happen is for the score to be 160, 160. Like there's no one's getting 80. Like that's why it was so crazy for Kobe to do it. Teams were averaging like 97 a night. Like for you to get 101, 108 was crazy. Like so nigga scored 81. He scored like all the points.
Teams were averaging like 9800 points a game. Bro had
Yeah,
81 of them.
that's true. Yeah, and
This
then
guy
Kobe was out
scored
there with
all
the
the
starters.
points.
Kobe was out there with the starters. Bam was out there with the third string like, G Leaguers. Like, just pulled this guy from high
Bro, like
I
school.
forgot about that too. He was out there with the third unit. I mean,
Yeah,
bro,
so
you know what I mean?
Kobe scored all the, like think that Kobe scored all the points down like 15.
I
Think
remember
about
that
that.
Lakers team
He
so
had
bad.
55 points in the second half. 55. Somebody scored 55 points in 2 quarters is crazy.
That's why
If
it
he
was
had
so funny when
55
like
in the first half, he would have beat Wilt's record. You know? Just think about that
that's why
reality.
it's so funny when what's his name Jeremy Lin came out. He's like, yeah, Kobe, you're just being mean to me, you know. And like, I guess it's a weird situation because I know like a lot of people think that they could handle that, and they really can't. Like that sort of like personality, you know. So I can kind of feel for Jeremy Lin a little bit. And then I heard Nick Young, he's just like, man, Nick cry.
Jeremy Lin is just not, he's just not from that area. You know what I'm saying? He's just not like from that,
Culture,
like,
culture,
that's why
culture.
Nick Young had the reaction he had. He's just like, man, motherfucker, you ain't never really like, bro, you went to Harvard. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You have to play street ball for sure. You have to grow up playing like some street LA fitness, hood Nick ball to really understand like, oh yeah, I gotta like stand up for myself. I can't just let this nigga just. I don't care who fuck it. Hey, that's what I'm saying. Like, what's his name? Rodman. Not necessarily Scotty, because Scotty was actually like really good on his own, but someone like Rodman was just like, yeah, nigga, I'll fight you. Like, and Jordan's like, okay, yeah, this guy crazy. I gotta respect him. Like, Jeremy Lin's just like passive, polite. Like, excuse me, sir, Mr. Bryant. Like, can you just not talk to me like that? Like, we'll be cool. Like,
nah, what'd he say? He said, hey, man, I just wanted to talk to you. Like, I just felt like the vibe was off. That's what he said to Kobe. He said some shit like some gay shit like that. I'm sorry, man. He said some weirdo shit like that. Like, I just felt like, the energy was off. How you think Kobe gonna like respond to that shit? It just made it weird for a dude. Like, he gave you a test and you came at him with some weird shit. How you gonna go to war with that? You know?
You can
He was looking for you
remember
to
that
like
story. I was
square
like,
up with him. Square up with him, man. What Matt
but it's
Barnes
also
do?
funny too because
What Rajah
yeah,
Bell do?
he was like, yo, the coach is telling me one thing, Kobe's telling me one thing. I didn't know who to listen to. I'm like, nigga,
Who's
you knew who
running
to
the
listen
team?
to.
You think the coach runs the team? You think Byron
He
Scott
was the
runs
coach
the
at that
team?
time anyway.
Come on, man.
it
I
was
don't I don't
what's
remember
his
who the
name?
coach was at that time anyway. I'm like, bro,
It
like
was Dan
Dan
Tony.
Tony?
Wasn't it Dan Tony?
No, it
I
wasn't.
believe so.
Wait, it was Byron. Oh
Or was it
no,
Byron Scott?
I'm pretty sure it was Byron Scott. Byron Scott was
It
there
was
for
either
two
Byron or
seasons.
Dan Tony.
His last 2 seasons, he was there.
I think they brought in Dan Tony 2012 with Dwight
Dan
Howard.
Tony was
Dan Tony
fired
was
the year
first.
before because remember,
Yeah,
he was with Houston.
he's the one who got him
Mm,
injured, or supposedly, I think.
Yeah, Dan
I
Tony
feel
was
bad
cooking
for
with
Byron
Houston
was
at that
actually
time.
fired. Yeah,
I
I
feel
mean,
bad for the
he
kid. But I do remember like those years, like Nick Young was our only hope. He was the only person who could like
the only dude that
really
was getting people to buy tickets.
yeah, he was the only guy
I mean
really cooking.
Jeremy Lin was supposed to be. I mean, not supposed to be, but Kobe thought, coming from all that hype, come here, come under my wing, learn. It was I felt Kobe because but
Well,
Kobe's the one who taught me. That's why I am how I am now because I felt what he was. I was like, yeah, I get what you coming to me.
what
I'm thinking you're gonna be that guy. Like I'm trying to teach you, and then you come to. I'm disappointed, man. I'm
what it was
disappointed.
that you
Yeah,
remember this season before apparently the story goes that like Jeremy Lin's on the heater for 2 weeks, cooking everybody, and then the media asked Kobe like, "Oh, are you nervous about Jeremy Lin? Or have you guys prepared? Have you like, I don't even know who that is." Jeremy Lin's been cooking everybody. So then when the Lakers are playing the Knicks in New York, Jeremy Lin does his thing, and the Knicks beat the Lakers. And Jeremy Lin says something smart like, "Oh yeah, I bet he knows who I am now." And that's where he kind of like fucked up a little bit. But Kobe actually kind of respected it, and it's like, all right, cool, yeah, okay, cool. Why don't you come to the Lakers? And then you come to the Lakers, start being pussy.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know if Kobe respected it, but Kobe was more just like, I'm gonna remember that, but keep that same energy, you know? And he didn't keep the
I think
same
it was more
energy.
keep that
So
same energy. Yeah, I think it was more like keep that same energy.
keep that same
Let's
energy. Yeah,
win some
exactly.
games.
That's
Like,
exactly what it was.
like so. But yeah,
That's exactly what
froze
that
up.
Matt
I didn't know what
Barnes,
to do.
everyone else kept
Like,
that same energy. They knew what it was, but like Jeremy Lin he came from a different culture. Kumbaya, let's all pass the ball and like be friends, hang out, like fucking OKC Thunder. Like nigga, this is the Kobe Bryant dark side Lakers.
yeah, when you look back at his career, when did he actually go through adversity in his career before getting on the Lakers? You know what I'm saying?
Who, Jeremy Lin?
Yeah. Because he
I
had
mean,
pretty good stints in the teams beforehand, you know, like New York, he was that guy for a cool minute. Houston, he got
he
paid. He was
wasn't
in a
really that.
competitive team. And
for
then
him,
after
He,
it was just like a struggle to even get into the league because he's Asian and all that
no,
type of
I'm not
stuff.
talking about early on.
yeah,
I'm talking about like beforehand, like, you know, like after he got his thing going with the Knicks, then it was kind of just too smooth for a cool minute. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he
And
was like
then
a journeyman after that. He never really did anything after that.
he was on a competitive team with Houston. He was on a competitive team with the Knicks. Then he came on to the Lakers. Not a competitive team. Not the same type of locker room. Did
The
not
problem,
deal with the same type of like the type of ego that you're dealing with Kobe. Did not, you know, that's
I'm
like
not
new
gonna lie,
territory for him.
not gonna lie, bro. If you go to the Lakers
Hold on,
and
hold
you don't, if you go to the Lakers and you don't ball out, your career is over. I'm sorry. Name one person who's gone to the Lakers, did not ball out, and then go somewhere else and their career takes off. I'll wait.
you're right.
But did like the
Yeah, because there's no one
Lakers,
I've ever been like, damn, we lost that dude. We should have kept. So
bro,
yeah,
there's some teams in sports where like this team is like a bench, it's like a validator. The Patriots in football, the Lakers. I'm not sure any baseball teams, but there's just certain teams that if you go to this, like the Spurs are kind of like that. If you go to this team and you can't, and it doesn't work out for you, no other team is like you go to after that. They don't want to touch you. Basically, you're just like blackballed. Like Stephon Diggs, he's done,
yeah.
bro.
I mean, with the whole Jeremy Lin thing, I mean, his situation was different. Like you said, his adversity was just being Asian American, getting that shine. He was never, you know, he had his moment. That was it. You know, again, Kobe's towards the end of his career. We need players. Hey, this guy, he must have went through something, right? There's no, Kobe's not a, he plays this villain, but he's a smart, he's trying to get something out of you. He's Asian American. He's gone through some type of adversity. Maybe, I've seen him. Oh yeah, I bet he knows who I am now. All right, bring that same energy here. We need to win games. Continue your career, your narrative, build your narrative here. Whatever. I'm Kobe. I can help you out. He was disappointed. It wasn't what he thought. So he was like, all right, never mind. It's sometimes I have to say that's my Achilles heel. I give people the benefit of the doubt. I'm like, this youngster, he might have, all right, come do this. Oh, I don't think this is for me, man. I'm not. Damn. All right, never mind. I thought you were the one, but never mind. So yeah, I just that was that kind of situation. Because German people were looking at German before that we weren't thinking like, oh, he's he had his thing, got his the ring with Toronto. He was not a factor. He never played minutes. we were just oh, Jeremy Lin got a ring, yeah. Again, the adversity of Asian American, that cool, but yeah. But hey, he's back in the social media, trending. That's it.
Well, I mean, apparently retired. Was in the Asian League for a little while. I mean, he did his thing, but
I'm gonna wait for Toss to say this other this other point.
I also feel like Jeremy Lin was in his he was in the other era. He was in the wrong era. Like if he had been in like this era, probably be working out for him.
Yeah, he would have been. Yeah,
he would have been way better in this era. But like he was in an era where it's like it was still kind of like tough guy basketball, still a little because it was Kobe's era. So Kobe was kind of like leading the culture, just no friends culture. But if he was in the LeBron era, it would have been perfect for him.
It's like an Asian dude. Yeah, it's like an Asian dude like hanging out. It's like he's with hood black dudes. He's like, damn. But this era is more like, oh yeah, we're
like
more.
If Jeremy Lin was on the LeBron team, bro, it would have been perfect for him.
Hey, Taz.
Getting the Smush Parker treatment.
I was gonna say, it's kind of crazy too how the Kobe record gets broken right after that Jeremy Lin story. Kind of saying, oh, Kobe was mean, all of a sudden, oh yeah, let's erase Kobe's record. Oh no, man.
I didn't think about that.
No.
NBA, it's entertainment. It's entertainment, man.
Also,
it ain't actual sports. It's entertainment.
Also, apparently, Dwight Howard retired today.
I didn't
In
see
other
that.
news, Dwight Howard,
wow.
tired.
that page you be sending me, you be DMing me that rabbit season thing or whatever. The dude with the numbers and shit. That'd be gotta look into that shit, man. The Bam Adebayo one, the gematria shit. I don't know. They didn't factor in the Dwight Howard and Jeremy Lin shit. But
people did say that Bam Adebayo looked like someone drew Dwight Howard with their eyes closed.
Yo,
that was funny.
That's kind of crazy, yeah. Damn.
I don't know. So
they be making these motherfuckers in the lab,
Well, what's funny too? Okay, this was a couple weeks ago. Apparently, our friend, Rashad McCants, he came on and was like, I can get 81 points too. Like, what 81? It's like Kobe's 81. Niggas laughed at him.
I do. Yeah.
Now we have the most unsuspecting nigga in the NBA getting 83. And what did McCants actually broke it down? He was like, here's how I would get my 15. Here's how I would. And I saw how what's his name was playing. I was like, honestly, it doesn't seem so crazy anymore. Like before, it sounded wild, and now I'm like, honestly, McCants kind of broke it down in a way where I'm like, yeah, like that is kind of an easy way to get 80. And I
think people are gonna start using it. I think that's what's going on. Like people are like, all right, I'm gonna just use McCants formula and try to see if it works because they've been getting close.
Well,
McCants
hears this shit, he gonna ride that way, bro.
I almost guarantee someone's gonna break Bam's record in like 2 weeks.
I can't wait for
just like the miles shit, the 4-minute miles shit. It's just like, this other guy got 85. It's like, wait, what?
The only person I could see actually breaking it is either like Wemby, Luka, either Wemby or Luka. Maybe Shea. Nah, I don't think it's gonna be Shea because he's got too many pieces on that team. Probably Wemby or Luka.
You actually, it's actually so many people have balanced games where it's like someone like Steph. Steph is not going to get a lot of fouls, just the way he plays.
No. He can get a lot of fouls. If Steph was going for it, he could get it because he can draw fouls. He can draw fouls from the three, and he can make the threes. Like he can be from anywhere. He just needs a screen. Like find him, he'll be chucking them. Like he'll probably go like 25 for 50 from three, like already. So if he was going for it, he'd have to
Steph
be going
could
for it.
do it, but he first of all he's old now. Like I don't even know if he
That's
has.
what I'm saying.
the minute.
He'd have to purposely do it. Like be like, all right, tonight I'm
Someone
ready,
someone like
prepared.
Luka could do it, but the referees already don't give Luka a lot of fouls. So like that's what I'm saying. Like you need a nice mix of fouls and a high like scoring like
Wemby,
acumen,
Wemby.
and you
He
need
fixed,
and you
Wemby
need
fixed
you
everything.
need a team that's kind of trash that you're playing against. So you need a perfect storm. You need a perfect storm for it to happen.
Wemby's the only guy. He's tall.
I think someone like Ant
He's
Edwards
big,
can do it.
pretty much.
I think Ant Edwards could do it because he's so petty that he'll just tell everybody like, "Yo, I'm going for it tonight," and everybody just knows off top like, "Okay, yeah, Ant's going for it." Like, let's try to.
He has to be for him. He has to be hot. For him, he has to be hot.
That might be it then.
He
Like,
can't come in like Wemby. Like
how good
Wemby
of
can
a
do
first
it.
quarter can you have? How good of a first quarter can you have? Like, if you can get 30 in the first quarter, I think every team should let you go for it. If you can get 30 in the first quarter.
No. But
Most
no,
teams,
Wemby's
most
probably the
teams only score up to 30 points in the first quarter. The whole team. If you can get that on your own in the first quarter, as a coach, I have to let you go for it. I'm like, hey man, you want to go for it? Like, we'll change the whole game plan. The thing here's another thing too that people forget. Devin Booker did like 72 and lost. Like, it's another thing to just get it, but to actually like win the game, that's another thing too. Like sometimes these guys don't actually win the game, even though they score all those points.
Booker was the only guy on his team, trash team. So kind of makes sense. But again, same thing with to Kobe's point. They were down. His team wasn't all that great, but I mean he made it work. Willed them to a win. Only got him the only option.
Mark my words, bro. If there's a Kalshi where it's like, hey, well, when's someone gonna break the record? Or I'll be like, next 2 weeks, under 30 days. Like, it'll probably be a white player too. It's just like, oh yeah, fucking Con Knipple. Oh, Con, you're the fucking 85 points. It's like, yeah, I was hot. They kept feeding me. LaMelo just said, hey, just keep shooting. I was like, okay.
That ain't gonna happen.
Will, Con, Bam, Kobe.
Nah, they said LaMelo. They said LaMelo gonna be the next one. LaMelo gonna hit 100.
I don't even know if LaMelo can get that hot.
That's the thing. You gotta watch out for these players. It's not gonna be the dudes with the 90 overall. It's gonna be the motherfuckers with like the 82, the 85s.
No. But that's what's going on. It's because it was someone who wasn't expected. Now the people who are like, it should have been me, they're gonna be like, now I'm actually gonna try. And then now we're gonna see who's the real scorers. Now we're gonna see not those, oh, he's open. No, we're gonna see who's really out there cooking, like trying to get to like, oh, he can score at will? Okay. But no, LaMelo Ball, he has a record. LaMelo Ball.
Oh no, he's actually put up a lot of points. I think he scored 100 before in a game.
Yeah, wasn't it 92? No, he scored 92. 92 for Chino Hills.
Yeah,
146 to 123.
Yeah. Chino Hills, huh?
So
no, Chino Hills, they be playing some teams. They got some competition.
Name one.
Yeah. No, they're
when he actually scored the 92, they probably weren't playing nobody.
They were playing Los Osos.
Yeah, I don't even know who that is.
But no. But no, LaMelo. To LaMelo's credit, he was known in high school for putting up 2K numbers. So it was one of those things where it's like Kobe's putting up 60 every night, so he put up 80. Okay, yeah, LaMelo was known for putting up like 60, 50. So it was like, oh, he scored 92. Like, I mean, he almost scored 100. So yeah. So
yeah, I think LaMelo probably
Ball, man.
Again, you need the perfect storm. You need the storm of like, yo,
you do.
There's no one else. There's no egos. So I'm the only guy. I'm playing a bad team. I got hot early.
Yeah, Jokic, maybe. I could see Jokic doing it.
Jokic is, to me, it's a little too old. His style, he likes to pass. Like, he doesn't care that much either.
Nah, if Jokic wants to score, he can score. He's a playmaker. If he really was like looking to score, he could rack it up.
I'm not saying he's not capable. I'm just saying like his mentality. He's not really gonna try to go for the. He doesn't care about that record.
If he
You're
needs
right.
to
Yeah, you're
score,
right. You're right.
you know, bro had like what,
Like
like 60 point triple double.
Wemby doesn't care about that record. You know what I'm saying? There's just certain players like the mentality is just off. Like I don't give a fuck about.
Nah, this is the other thing too. It's like these are teams that are trying to be competitive and win games. Miami, I mean, yeah, they're in the playoff race, but like, are they contenders? Nah, you know what I mean. Even when when Kobe did it against the Raptors, were they contenders? No, like he had to do it. The circumstances was, it was just like the right circumstances for it. You know what I mean? He
No, I
ain't have
think
nobody on his team neither.
that's what I'm saying. Like there needs to be a perfect storm, and then also you need to be that type of player who actually wants to do it. So
Did Kobe have a perfect storm though?
yeah,
He didn't do it with the perfect storm.
he
He had a
did though.
perfect storm every night. Who the hell was on the team? He had
That's what
a
I'm saying. Like
perfect
No,
storm
no, no,
every
no. I mean,
night.
no. I mean, in the sense of like we're saying it was kind of given to him. Like like the Wizards were you know
Oh yeah,
this wasn't. They were down. They were down. Like it wasn't. He was hot, and he was like, I'm gonna keep going, keep going, keep going. Some people it's like they weren't even hot. They were just towards the end. He was missing shots. He was just chucking them up. Kobe, it was like I'm chucking them up and they're going in. So it's like but
yeah.
Well,
yeah.
I mean, Jalen Rose. I don't know who else was on that Raptors team.
Chris Bosh, Charlie Villanueva.
Yeah, I mean, even LeBron. Like the Raptors are just one of those teams where it's just like niggas just like they're like the Knicks. Niggas just go off. So like LeBron when he was playing against DeMar DeRozan, this nigga had like 9 fadeaway jumpers in a row on DeRozan. It's just like, bro, this team is just I don't know, they're just cursed for whatever reason. Niggas just go off on them. So yeah, but Kobe was definitely harder for sure. But still, again, no one else on the team got hot early. The other team just incapable of playing defense for whatever reason. So yeah, it just kind of worked out. But I do think we're gonna see someone break Bam's record pretty quickly. And then when they're because imagine if someone breaks the record like within a couple of days or even next week, like what that would do for the media. Like, what are you gonna say at that point? You're gonna be like, all right, this is getting weird. Oh, okay, like this is crazy, right? And it's more eyeballs. It's a more interesting narrative if someone breaks it right away. It's
What
just
does that say about the NBA?
that's what I'm saying. Like people are gonna be talking like, yo, what the fuck? Like this is crazy. Is it too easy? Should we move the 3-point line back? Should we
Oh my god, I can't be doing stupid shit like that, man. Like,
I
man,
actually like Paul Pierce's idea. Paul Pierce was like, yo, should we like have the 3-point line appear and disappear? So you can't just always shoot threes, but there's like a special time limit where it appears.
What?
what is this, man?
Because
Fucking
he was
Ice
like, yeah,
Cube
if
League.
there's no 3-point, if there's no
Oh, the
3-point line,
4 point circle is on. What the fuck, bro?
but think about it, if there's no 3-point line, like it would change how you have to play. And then if it just appears like,
They
oh
ain't doing
shit,
all that, man.
we
They
gotta
ain't
try
doing all
some
that
threes.
bullshit. They ain't doing all that bullshit, man.
I like the idea
Come on.
actually. Let's make it interesting. Like,
Yeah.
oh, we're down, and then the 3-point line just goes away. Like,
Motherfuckers gonna be so pissed off. Like, this is just dumb.
oh man. All right, I'm gonna probably try to call it here. It's been about an hour. Hot,
You
a
you
hot
already
little hour.
you already in Vegas, huh? All the way
Yeah,
out there?
yeah. But I gotta be back in.
So
Like
you
I
got like none of your stuff in WeHo. You like all moved out.
no. I'm still gonna. I'm not fully moved out until like the 25th.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'll be back over there this weekend. I'll probably be in West Hollywood this week. Just trying to move out and taking care of whatever else is down there. So yeah, I'll be back pretty soon.
All right, bet, man. I'm about to
see what the neck of the woods is looking like out there. I was looking at some apartments out there. I ain't gonna lie, man. Look a little
Yeah,
crispy. I can go hold you.
CJ about to come out here, and I was going to show him around the neighborhood. You guys are going to be really surprised at like how clean and new and nice everything is,
Yeah.
and how much you get for your money. It's actually pretty insane, like how much you get for the same amount out here
Yes.
versus LA.
Let me know, CJ, whenever you're heading out there. I'm down to make the trip. Kind of scout it out, see what's up.
Yeah, I'm going on the 20th.
20th.